Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. And, of course, you know, the holiday season is about giving and gifting and getting and whatever. And we want to thank you, Rockaholics, because you have given so many coats to so many kids because of all your generous donations. So far, we have donated over $68,000. Steve, the 69 crew could make this happen very quickly.
We have to make the big push. Like, we are just, I'd say about $800 away from hitting $69,000.
Come on, people.
Thanks to if 8 more Drew Schultzes out there will come up and step up, because he donated $100 to Coach for Kids, and that's pretty damn awesome. Or Douglas Knapp. If 4 Douglas Knapps would come out there, $205 donated by Douglas.
Yeah, I mean, really, what, 5, 6, or 7 69 crew members, and that'll do it too.
Gwendolyn Schmittler, she donated $100.
Plus, Gwendolyn's got the greatest name ever.
Schmittler.
Yeah.
Schmittler to my office.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
But... So, yeah, you can still donate right now. Go to Coach for Kids at KISW.com.
Let's play B-Migs. It's time to play the game. Yeah! So everybody scream his name. B-Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! B-Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to be Migs, and it's time to turn down for tequila.
Turn down for what?
Oh, yeah. Tequila. And when you think, as we're getting closer to the holiday season, you got eggnog, really. Turn down for eggnog? Is that a thing?
Turn down.
Oh, I thought you were going to say throw in some tequila and eggnog together and see what happens, but I'm not 100% sure on that one.
I wouldn't recommend that.
So what is the go-to for alcohol and eggnog? Is it Bailey's?
I've heard
rum?
of Bailey's. I've heard of rum.
Yeah,
I've
course.
done
Rum is always the
I've
go-to.
done brown sugar bourbon.
Which is nothing wrong
really
with
good.
the BSB.
And I've also
Peanut butter whiskey would be a good one.
That's the other one I've done too. I've mixed those in my coffee.
Okay.
Pretty solid.
All right. Well, I mean, we got professional recommendations right here.
They say eggnog recipes. A lot of people use either brandy, bourbon, or rum.
Oh, brandy. Yeah, I forgot about brandy.
Oh, she's a fine girl.
Thanks.
What a good wife she'd be.
Let's get to our contestant. We've got Mark and Everett. Mark, are you there?
It's just funny.
Good morning.
Because, spoiler alert, later on this morning we're doing the best that we could do for 2020, and one of the clips we're going to be playing is when a great woman by the name of Brandy that listens to our show called in, and you did the exact same thing. So it's just cracking me up.
Alert.
That on the day that we're going to be playing that clip.
On the day that we're our daughter's wedding.
Wow.
That clip.
Well, that's
And we have a whole conversation about it. I'm like, wow, we can have a serious deja vu moment right now.
I'm very predictable.
Well, that's a tease. All right, Steve, get out of here.
All right.
For those playing at home, Mark will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Mark, you can pass all you want, but you'll only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Careless.
What year of the late 70s did the duo Peaches and Herb release their hit song Shake Your Groove Thing?
76, 77, 78.
78, yes. What state is nicknamed the Sooner State?
Oklahoma.
Yes. Yukon Cornelius is a character in which holiday special?
Pass.
Lexus is the luxury vehicle division of which Japanese automaker?
Toyota.
Yes. Charlie Cox played which Marvel hero on Netflix?
Pass.
Staying Alive was the sequel to which 1977 movie? Mark?
Pass.
Who is the main protagonist in the Hunger Games book trilogy?
BJ.
No.
Oh, you know what? I was really
What
good
was
guy.
George Washington's wife's name?
Martha.
Yes. Mambas are members of which venomous snake family?
Snake.
What kind of
No.
snake?
What kind of snake?
Venomous.
That's right.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4 correct.
Now, Mark, I see how old you are. You and I are in the same demographic. A couple of those questions, the Staying Alive and the
holiday special
Yukon
there.
Cornelius.
Yeah.
Come on, Mark. That's our wheelhouse, brother.
I can see him, I just can't say it. It's tough under fire.
That's a good point. I'll give
I
you
feel
that.
that, yeah.
And
it's very
he
iconic.
probably had a good life and I didn't. He probably was out dating girls and having a good time back in those days, and I was
Aw.
watching TV.
Yeah, but you were watching great television.
Yes, I was.
Yeah, we were just talking
but I
about
would have
that.
rather been going out and fraternizing with the people I wanted to fraternize with.
I understand that. Steve?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
What year of the late 70s did the duo Peaches and Herb release their hit song Shake a Groove Thing?
What?
What year of the late 70s?
78.
Yes.
Nice.
What state is nicknamed the Sooner State?
Oklahoma.
Yes. Yukon Cornelius is a character in which holiday special?
Frosty the Snowman.
No.
Santa's Yukon.
No.
That's it.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Yes.
Whoa.
Lexus is a luxury vehicle division of which Japanese automaker?
Toyota?
Yes.
Yes.
Charlie Cox played which Marvel hero on Netflix?
That would be Courtney's brother.
No.
Daredevil.
Yes.
Yes.
Staying Alive was
Second
the
best
sequel
Daredevil.
to which 1977 movie?
Saturday Night Fever.
Yes. Who was the main protagonist in the Hunger Games book trilogy?
Cat Piss.
No.
Daenerys.
No.
Katniss.
Yes.
Jesus.
What was George Washington's wife's name?
Cat Piss.
No.
Yeah, I think that's not a thing to
Martha.
say.
Yes.
Yeah,
Mambas are members of which venomous snake family?
The Cobras.
Yes. In the film franchise, what is Rambo's first name?
John.
Yes. And Steve, you get a perfect 10. And you win.
Wow. There were some good ones he pulled out, too.
Yeah.
I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up.
There is no holiday decline.
That's right. It really
perfect
has.
10.
Yeah, there's 2 perfect 10s this week, man.
This is tough.
Wow.
See, this is the COVID.
Yeah.
The whole world's upside down because you're supposed to have a holiday decline.
There's no decline. I'll watch
and
out lose the rest of them.
Cats and dogs hanging out together, raccoons hanging from chandeliers.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
crazy time.
It's insane.
Well, congrats on your perfect 10.
Good job, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you, Katniss.
I am very surprised you got Katniss. How do you even know that?
I know 2 names from that thing, and it's Katniss and Daenerys. Is Daenerys even
Daenerys,
one?
no, she's not even in that.
Oh. Then I know one name from that thing.
Do you know where Daenerys is from?
Daenerys?
No, like what show Daenerys is from?
Hunger Games. I mean,
no.
Game of Thrones.
There we go.
They all got crazy names, man.
Daenerys is from Daenerys, everybody.
So who else is in it? Katniss and is it like
PETA.
There's PETA.
Peter Malark?
Yeah.
PETA?
Yep.
Yeah, like Peter Pitt. Yeah.
Kind of, but spelled
And then
with
there's
E.
the I can't remember the rest of the people's names.
Cinna.
Oh, Cinna, thank you. Yep. Cinna.
Yeah, that was Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, and who was Elizabeth? What's her face?
Banks?
Yeah, who was Elizabeth Banks? She was always the real super dressed up lady.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can't remember her name.
I remember Professor Snow.
Effie.
That's it. And
That's right.
Professor
She's a good
Snow.
wrestler.
That was the bad guy, right?
Oh, and it's Haywood is also Woody Harrelson.
Hamish.
Hey Mitch. That's right. They always have
Haywood.
weird names.
Yeah, there's no
Very
Haywood.
weird.
Yeah, they
Like PETA sounds like it's supposed to be Peter.
well, it's funny because
It sounds like my mom talking about her brother.
Hey PETA.
yeah,
Uncle PETA.
Peter's the only one that sounds like he could be a somebody. Sometimes in Star Wars, there is a name that sounds like a regular name, so they go half and half with the weird names, and then Hunger Games would almost like 80 to 90% weird names.
I do know, though, when Steve said cat piss, it's funny because that's what they actually called, what's her face, Jennifer Lawrence, because she would never shower while filming. So they called her cat piss never clean.
Oh,
did they really?
Yes.
She decided to really go method acting with this?
Yeah, like she would go to sleep still dirty from like sweaty and all the dirt scenes and
That's
everything.
awesome.
She'd wake up and just continue doing it. So she kind of
nasty.
stank.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about that as an actor.
I'm sure she eventually showered, but most of the time she didn't.
Do you feel like other actors, though, almost give her a pass because they get the idea of getting inside the role? Like, you know, I mean, I think a lot of actors do weird to get inside the mind of whatever character they're playing, or like, you know, the stories of Jim Carrey doing wacky stuff. You're around other wacky people, so they're probably like, yeah, I'm not really fond of her not showering, but I get the reason why.
I don't think that's what she does. I think she does it to be just weird and obnoxious, like in a fun way, because they've talked
There's
about
nothing fun about not showering.
right?
Yeah.
When she had to do kissing scenes for that, like she would purposely eat a lot of garlic because she really didn't want to, kiss this person. But she's like, well, I have to because the character kisses him. So she would purposely eat a bunch of fragrant
But see,
foods.
now, that's the thing, though, is that then she's making it harder for the other actor to really make it look like he's enjoying the kiss.
Right? He has to really show his acting chops.
Yeah, he has to act. That's why I turn down any role that's when I have to act alongside her. I'm like, no, I don't trust this girl.
See, you could have been, it ruined your chance in Hollywood, so you could have gone further if not for the garlic.
Then you bring up Lenny Kravitz, and I just recently saw a picture of him. Is that guy, what has he figured out? Because he has not aged. In fact, I think he looks better now. Have you seen he posted a shirtless picture of himself
Okay.
on Instagram.
I don't need to see a picture of a guy that's going to look better than I ever will.
Right,
I
it's
just don't
probably
need to
close
see
to
that.
your age.
I think you're right. I think Lenny's I think he's in his 50s.
He might be mid-50s.
56.
He's only 4 years younger than me.
And all that hair and those
Wow.
abs. Like, F you,
Are
Lenny
you
Kravitz.
kidding me? He's that I had no idea he was that old.
With his hair and
you would never. Yeah, that's a tale of two different men. You'd put him next to me, and people would say that he was at least 15 years younger than me.
I mean, if I saw a picture of it and someone's like, quick, guess how old this dude is? I'd be like, late 30s.
Yeah. I mean, if you look close enough, you might go, maybe he's in his 40s. But 56?
Yeah.
Wow.
Living the good life. And I just saw a video of him. That cute girl, Nandy, the girl that plays the drums and all the instruments, and Dave Grohl and her have had some fun with the girl. I think she's from the UK.
Yeah.
Then Lenny Kravitz just jumped into the mix and just got her a new drum set. Like he had Ludwig make her, or he presented it to her. I don't know if he made it, but he was part of the video, presenting her with a brand new custom Ludwig drum kit.
Look at that. Look at Dave Grohl connecting the world.
Oh, I mean, that kid, she wins over everybody. I get it.
Well, she's an amazing child, first of all. I mean, she's got an amazing skill for such a little kid. Mm-hmm. And she's just got there's something about her that just makes you happy when you see her. She has such glee in what she does.
It's impressive whenever I go to her YouTube page. So because sometimes you have that weird, okay, what are the comments like? Because there's always going to be that miserable.
There can't be, not with her.
Dude, honestly, I have yet to. I mean, I'm sure they're out there, but I'll scroll for a while and I'm like, wow, I don't know the last time that I've been on a YouTube page where all the comments are positive. And it takes actual digging to find a negative comment. Usually it's within 3 comments, I'm going to find something miserable, even though it's a kid.
Yeah, I feel like, Nandy, there's nothing about Nandy that you could complain about. All she does is just put a smile on your face.
The only thing I complain is she keeps getting cool free stuff.
Well, yeah, you can complain that way. You surely can say, look,
that's just
kid,
me being jealous.
Yeah, look, kid, you need to, and it's only going to go up. I mean, with that kind of skill, that kind of talent, that kind of magnetism, if she puts her mind to anything, she's just going to be successful.
The drumstick makers, I think it was Vic Firth, they made her signature series Nandy drumsticks for her.
Oh, no, they didn't.
Yes!
Oh, man. Oh, you're right. She's got a great life. Let me post a negative comment.
No, don't do that.
This kid doesn't deserve any of it. All right. We're looking back on the past year and doing the best that we could do for 2020. And we're going to start things off with a 52-year-old listener and a stripper pole.
Nice.
Yeah, you're going to hear about this at 7:20 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
With prices soaring at the pump, filling up can be stressful. That's why Discover has your back with cashback. Use Discover to earn 5% cash back at gas stations and Target, now through June, on up to $1,500 in purchases when you activate. We know every dollar matters right now, but you can count on us. Get up to $75 cash back this quarter with your Discover It card. Limitations apply. Learn more at discover.com/rewards.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's the best that we could do for 2020. And back in June, a listener shares that he is 52 and has a stripper pole.
Here's a text. I'm a guy. I have a stripper pole in my living room. Parties are awesome, by the way. I'm 52.
Dude, they really.
Wait. Thanks, Matthew McConaughey.
Do you realize, sir, how bad that sounds?
I'm all here for it.
Maybe he's the one using it.
No, I don't think that's what the party's happening.
I know. What would you do, though, if you went over to your boy's house and he comes out? It's going to be a party, boys.
I mean, seriously, if I walk into a 52-year-old dude's house, dude, are you serious? There's a stripper pole in your living room and you're 52?
Not even in the basement or in, the back room. Because, I almost said I'd be like, yo, you want to come downstairs and see something cool? And then you go down there and there's a stripper pole and some cool lights and an awesome DJ booth.
Yeah, how does that even work? And who comes over to party?
I would. He probably gets a lot.
No, you won't.
He probably gets
You're not going to go over my friend's house who's in his 50s and dance on his friggin' pole.
Dude, if you say I have booze and I have a stripper pole, I bet you a lot of bitches are going back there.
Oh, my God. A lot of bitches who are stupid.
Hey, dude, stripper poles are so fun, and it just adds.
They are fun.
Yeah, right.
Okay, what do you think they're fun, Steve? When was the last time you were on a stripper pole?
The party bus. The last time we took a party bus to Portland, we had a stripper pole in it.
And it just adds fun.
I worked that.
Okay, I will say this. Tell that guy that just texted us, if Steve's part of the party and if he's doing a strip pole, I might come over.
My question, though, is if, let's say he's a single man, this 52-year-old guy that just texted
I hope he's a single man, or he probably is now.
But no, maybe his wife's into that. I mean, who am I to tell what people have in their living room?
All right,
but if he's a single man, do you warn the person you're on a date with when you go back to the place that, hey, just by the way, when you come into my house, there's a stripper pole in the middle of the living room?
Yeah, I think you have to.
Or do you just kind of see what happens when you open up the door?
Yeah, I think you have to. You're probably dating with the clientele like Sarah. You know what I mean? This guy's probably swiping anything, right?
So it's a 52-year-old guy. That's kind of weird, but no weirder than a dad buying one for his daughter.
Yeah, you were 48 at the time?
Look, I'm not going to tell anybody. I'm not telling you you're all wrong on that.
Okay.
Again, not my choice. Again, being married to a hippie.
That's right. You just already established that. You're right.
Married to a damn hippie.
You're right.
I would say you wouldn't tell the person that you're on a date with. Because who would walk into a place, see a stripper pole, and not like it?
Sarah, the average human being you're you.
They wouldn't like it, really?
Honest to God, are you sure you're my kid?
You don't want to be with that girl, then.
And if they don't like you, you should be like, I'm just training to be a firefighter.
That's a good point.
Or I'm Batman.
I'm just training to be a firefighter or a Batman. I think at that point, if you're a person on a date with that guy, you go, I'll be right back. I'm going to go powder my nose in my car and run.
Or it's a clothes hanger. Our house was on the side for a long time, and I haven't fixed it. Sure, why not?
Any of these work, see?
We really tried. Really. But this is the best that we could do for 2020. BJ and Migs Mornings, 99.9 KISW.
We just got a text. Come on, Steve and Vicky, let's go play on a stripper pole and get drunk. Is that from you, Danny?
It was, sorry.
Yeah.
We'll see you after the show.
Yeah. We did get this text, though, that said, hey, guys, for the best that we could do, could you replay that moment when we all found out that the Kraken is our hockey team's name?
Release the Kraken.
Oh, that was awesome.
The texter says this was so awesome to hear live on the air. And yeah, it was back in July, and we were doing this live. We were doing it live when we found out the name of our new hockey team.
I like this text. As we're 3 minutes away from the NHL Seattle announcing their name,
Yes.
the color scheme, and also the logo. Someone says, guys, this hockey team has to be the Kraken. Picture this. The stadium blacks out. Thunderstruck starts playing. The whole crowd starts stomping to the drums. And then the fog and light are going. And right before the beat drops, the announcer yells,
Release the Kraken.
and the team skates out.
And now for the big moment, here is the CEO of NHL Seattle, Todd Leiweke.
Yeah, Todd.
All right, Todd.
I played bubble hockey with him once. It was cool. It was.
Our fans held true to Seattle Forum when they answered the simple question, can Seattle be a great hockey town? Well, on that amazing day, March 1st, 2018,
Yes.
you, the fans, gave life to this franchise. 32,000 depositors creating the 32nd franchise.
Oh, yeah.
10,000 deposits in the first 10 minutes.
That's right.
And now, 40,000 people on the waiting list.
Oh, yeah.
And we pledge now to always embrace the passion of our fans and to always listen.
So?
We hope today is proof positive. Proof positive that we continue to honor that passion.
Okay, that's good.
A passion to build the next great franchise.
Yes.
A passion to bring the Stanley Cup back to Seattle.
And the franchise is?
We hope today is proof positive that we've been good listeners.
Okay. I'm listening.
A single survey resulted in 100,000 fans weighing in
Yes.
with 1,000 unique team names.
Oh, here we go.
We listened, we read every name.
Oh, you did?
But we listened to more than that survey. For the last 2 years, we've listened in coffee shops and in meetings and in Zoom calls.
Radio shows.
At our preview center. We've heard from tens and tens of thousands of fans.
What about your first
We've
player?
spent 2 years listening.
Okay.
Every day for the past 2 years, we thought about this moment. And we knew if we did listen,
I'm so excited.
we couldn't go wrong.
All right.
And now, for our fans and for all of you, the wait is finally over.
Are you sure?
So what do you say we get it on?
Yeah, that's what I've been asking.
Oh, here we go. All right. You're playing a promo.
Okay.
It's like showing a shot of the Puget Sound,
Yeah.
Seattle skyline.
See water. See a ship. Mountains. It's great. Very great out there. Oh, the ocean. Oh, there's the skyline again. Hockey net Steve, and a bird. See.
Here we go.
Like the deadliest catch.
Oh, there's a picture of the old Seattle Metropolitans.
Oh, yeah.
A little nod to the history.
Okay. But the tide's rising. It's very, very dangerous out there. Oh, boy. It's lightning.
They're really messing with my emotions.
Yeah, they really are.
I like the logo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that looks like that's a tentacle, man.
That is a tentacle.
Oh, that's an eye.
Whoa. Is it true?
Yeah!
No! They really did it!
And that logo's sick.
Whoa! I can't believe they did it!
They released the Kraken.
They released the
We are proud to
Kraken!
give you the Seattle Kraken.
You have got to be kidding me.
We watched hours and hours of YouTube video tutorials. But this is the best that we could do for 2020. BJ and Migs Mornings, 99.9 KISW.
I got goosebumps all over again.
Dude, I pulled up the video again to watch just while we were doing that again.
Right?
It's so good.
Someone even said that Kraken moment was the best. We needed that moment so bad. I teared up listening to you guys. Such a great moment for our city. I remember listening that day.
Yeah, it's good to hear that again.
Yeah.
It really is good to hear that again.
And the anticipation, I forgot how we went on forever.
I know that, dude.
Like, come on, just give us the name.
Come on, Todd. Jeez. But Todd was like, oh, I'll make you wait longer and longer. Todd was a good showman on that one. He kept like false reveals. But then it finally happened.
And we've been wearing Kraken gear every Thursday since.
Yeah, we have.
It was on a Thursday that they announced the team name.
Yeah. And we're going to do it until they play.
Yes.
And probably beyond, really. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure that out. But that's, that was really the one of the sweet highlights of 2020 and a year that has been full of, And
I think they were just named the brand of the year for Seattle, like some kind of award thing.
Oh, nice.
And Seattle Kraken was named the brand of the year just for how they handled the inaugural inauguration of all the stuff that was going on with the team.
It is the best that we can do for 2020. And back in March, we had a cookie incident involving Thrill from the men's room.
We have breaking news.
Oh, we got breaking news. What's going on?
We have finally we could get down to the bottom of the cookie thing.
Oh, really?
On the hotline, ladies and gentlemen, from the men's room, it is Steve the Thrill Hill.
Wow.
Hola.
So the reason we needed to call you is because, everyone is looking for their fix to deal with this. And a lot of people, they'll turn to alcohol. They might turn to a little Stone Age. Me, I am basically the cookie guy. So, of course, I walk in the studio and I see this wonderful bag of gigantic Frisbee-like cookies. But, again...
Oh, God damn it. Did we leave that?
Yeah, you did, baby. Woo!
Then they're missing a couple, just to let you know.
You're probably not going to see anybody.
Did you already pilfer from that?
Yeah,
you called me after you stole from me.
Yes.
That doesn't make sense.
That's how you do it,
Well,
buddy.
it doesn't even make sense.
We weren't calling to see if we could have some with your permission. We were only calling to see if they were COVID friendly. That's all we were calling.
You know what? I want you to think about a few things, all right? Now, when we get food delivered to us on the show, a lot of times, I don't mention any names, some of that food is removed before it even gets to us.
Yes.
So what we thought about doing, I think we all understand what's going on there, but I'm leaving names out of this. But so I thought about, and this is not this, so you guys are safe, all right? But because of this person who may or may not have a, hey, they delivered it here, so I grabbed some of your food fee, I was going to have all kinds of weed-laced stuff delivered to us. Because if this person ends up getting high, it's not my problem because you stole from us. These, however, I'm kind of sad to say, they are not laced with anything other than delicious. They're contaminated with flavor, and they're from Cougar Mountain. All right, so these guys, they dropped them all. I mean, there's no one out. There was a bag of cookies sitting in our lobby, again, with nobody there. Security dropped them off for us, because that's how things are now. Security brings you chocolate chip cookies. They are freaking delicious. Do not eat them all, because Mike and Robin will be in.
By all, do we have different definitions? Because if there are crumbs left, that does mean there's still remnants. I mean...
If you can smush the crumbs into the shape of a chocolate chip cookie, maybe they don't know. That's what I would do. I learned that at about age 4.
Yeah.
That's something I've kept with me. No, but they're from Cougar Mountain, man. They just dropped them off for us. And they are freaking remarkable.
Yeah, they were.
Well, no, we were trying to figure it out. We tried to get a hold of you, and then Cougar Mountain Ken, he called in and said, no, those are my cookies. I dropped them off for the boys.
Yeah, they were so good.
They're
how
delicious.
many have you already eaten?
Just one.
And one,
each, or one collectively. Because I know how BJ is, man. If there's anything sweet, BJ loses his mind.
You know
that. No, we have one each. I'm socially distancing myself from everybody, including with my food.
One each might be a underestimation.
Wait, you ate more than one cookie?
I can't confirm or deny that, they're good, Steve. They're chocolate-covered, chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate dipped, chocolate chip cookies.
They're the size of a disc from disc golf.
Well, listen, you give me a challenge, I can go for it. I can disc it up with the best people.
Did someone challenge you, or did you just steal them?
He challenged me
like
himself.
I didn't hear any challenge of this.
Listen, sometimes I hear voices in my head that I just decide are real. That's all. What do you want me to say? Listen,
okay.
Listen, let me tell you something.
HR all the time.
Yeah, listen, some people have too much to drink. Some people have too much to smoke. Me, when it comes to cookies, I will drink or I'll cookie anybody under the table is all I'm saying.
In retrospect, I didn't even think about that. Like, usually we'll eat something because people leave it in the kitchen table. That wasn't even left in the kitchen table. We just saw them and decided that they're ours.
We surely did.
I'm sorry about that, but it was delicious.
Yeah, it was.
All right, well, look, to be fair, I ate your guys' donuts the other morning.
Okay.
I'm assuming they were yours. There's the thing sitting open. If there's donuts, I eat them.
Yeah, they're ours. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, totally ours. You're absolutely right. So we're even. That's
Alex
perfect.
from our show, he got them.
Good old Alex. Yeah, he did. Well,
let me ask you, did you at least eat the entire cookie? Because the one thing that pisses me off with the donut, I don't know, only donuts, people cut half and eat half. Like, just take the goddamn donut and eat it.
Yeah,
that's why it was there.
You and I
eat half, they'd make them half as big.
You and I are,
damn thing.
You, sir, and I are on different sides of the philosophical aisle on that one. But I can understand, as vehement as you are about your side, I also have had a fight on the other side, and someday we'll have to debate this live as a big event in front of people. Oh, yeah.
Are you a half donut?
I'm a quarter donut person. I love to sample everything.
Why?
It's like tapas.
It wouldn't make them that big if you weren't supposed to eat it, man. Like, if you go to a restaurant and they give you a burger, you don't just cut half of it, throw the other half away. Eat the donut, because guess what? It's still delicious. Why would you torture yourself?
See, this is the kind of conversation I want politicians to have. These are the important issues. Why are we not discussing this?
You say that we came into this bag of cookies and half of the cookie was eaten on top.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't do that. So somebody,
okay, I don't know who did that.
Yeah.
Whoever did that's a son of a bitch. That was not me.
We had all year. But this is the best that we could do for 2020. BJ and Migs Mornings, 99.9 KISW.
Oh, I miss those cookies.
So we said, listening to the cookie playback, it's no wonder BJ needs to diet. LOL.
It's true. Oh yeah, the quarantine 15 was real with me, and
Yes.
when I went I got my physical, because I'm the moron that gets a physical in December. I went and got the physical, and the doctor's like, "Well, hey, you've been quarantined 15, haven't you?"
And you're like, "I didn't do anything wrong." He goes, "I have this audio that I would like to play for you when you talk to Thrill from the men's room."
So because of my partying in March, I'm suffering in December, not being able to have any of these treats. So there you go. So the yin and the yang always happen in my life. I go up, I go down. I go up, I go down. It is the best that we can do for 2020. And last month, we got to chat with one of the most popular Seahawks of all time. And you're going to hear that at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. Travis, if you're upside down in your mortgage, should you continue to make the payment?
Continuing to pay your mortgage or not is a complex decision because you're going to have to pay to live somewhere. You're going to have a housing payment. So continuing to make your house payment really depends on several factors. One is whether or not you have a second mortgage. The second one is how affordable your ongoing monthly mortgage payment is. Another issue is whether your mortgage is adjustable and you're facing an increase in your mortgage payments later on when interest rates go up. If you do have a second mortgage in this economy with the housing prices being down, oftentimes we can take off or strip off that second mortgage in a Chapter 13 case so that you'd only have the first mortgage to continue to pay.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. And thanks for listening.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Hello, Discover here to explain our cash back match. Here's how it works. We give you cash back for using your Discover card on the things you were going to buy anyway. Then we match that cash back in your first year. And that's why we call it Cashback Match. Now to recap and say cashback one more time. We match all the cash back you've earned at the end of your first year automatically. Discover. Exceptionally common sense. Learn more at discover.com/match. Limitations apply.